Hi, my name is Tim. This is a quick walkthrough video of a project that I made. I cloned this website. It's an e-commerce site called Kindhood. It's a product of ponchos made for kids, made out of towel material. So there are 5 products for kids, and then the next 5 are for infants. So this is the original. I'll just click on a couple things so you can see it. So one thing I wanted to do was practice following a design or a template and making it as pixel perfect as possible. So again, here's the original, and then here's my project. So these products are all stored in a Postgres database, and I map through them, display them here on the shop component. One thing that was fun as far as the CSS goes was this part right here. I embedded, using CSS properties, this input field and a button inside of this image. This salmon colored box and newsletter is one image, and I put that inside of here. I also used a carousel. It was fun practicing that. I used CSS Grid and also SCSS for this. As far as routing goes, I used a reusable component based on the product ID to display the different products. So they all are pretty much the same. You can click on the different images. One thing that I did was fun. I used a ternary to display the size guide when it was for kids, but when it was for infants, the size guide is not relevant, so I didn't have it display here. But rather than hard coding it, I just used the ternary and the logic to display. Another thing that was fun for me to figure out that took a little bit of time was the locations component right here. Rather than hard code these in, I stored the locations in a database and mapped through them to split them on the screen. But the first time I did it, each of these cities and store names in California were displayed with the word California. So it said California, 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 California each time, and I only wanted it once. So what I did to solve that was I took the array of all of the locations and used the underscore library that I imported and used the group by method and put this into one object, group by the state name, and then I used a for in loop to loop through the object, and then inside of the object I used a nested map function and then mapped through each of the store names and cities and got it to look like the original. Took a little bit of work, but it was fun figuring that out. A few other things that I did: I used async await function a few times rather than functions with promises. I also used state without constructor function just because that was a new change that I had learned about recently. It was a fun project. I have a lot more information in my README in GitHub. If you want to go there, I'll give you some more information of the things I worked on this project. Thanks. Bye.